Pete and I take it in turns to make each other tea or coffee in the morning. And usually our morning just begins with us just sat in bed for like half an hour, editing, doing a little bit of writing, or watching other people's YouTube videos. We've gotten up very late. It's like 1 o'clock already, and we got up like 45 minutes ago. And today, which is a Saturday for us, but you'll be watching this on a Sunday, today we have decided to go to our favourite cafe. This isn't going to sound related, but it is. Every now and again, Pete and I buy each other scratch cards, you know, like lottery scratch cards, like once every couple of weeks. And if we win, we put the winning scratch cards up on the mantelpiece, and then once we have like a few, we cash that money in and spend it on a breakfast at our favourite cafe every like couple of months. Just a nice little tradition that we've got going. Quite a busy day today. I'm kind of annoyed at myself for waking up so late because the alarm did go off at 10:30. I'm just gonna shut my eyes for another 10 minutes. I wake up and it's 2 hours later. I have to film today's Vlogmas, which by now you already know is the books on my reading list for 2017. I have to do a little bit of writing. By a little bit, I mean a lot. And then tonight, I'm going on a date with my friend Adam Hatton. We are going for Mexican food, and then we are going to the theatre to see The Bodyguard, which is his favourite show, and I've never seen it, so I'm really excited about it. That is today. Let's hope it goes according to plan. I bought some new makeup the other day and I'm waiting until my favourites video to tell you about it, but this lipstick, I'm obsessed! Mwah! Breakfast, I'm hungry. Pete and I always play a game when we come to Tesco's, which is Spot Zoella on the magazine, and today she is on Top of the Pops. So I've got two dresses. One of which Pete put in a wash with some black clothes, and it went from... It was your fault. It was your fault.
It was our fault.
It went from white and yellow stripes to like a grey, blue, yellow stripes, and it just looks sort of grubby now. But I love the dress and I want to keep it. And I've got this dress as well that I wore to one of my signings last year, but I'm kind of done with it being yellow. So I went and bought some dye. I've used it once before, like years ago, to dye a pair of jeans purple, and it worked really well. But I don't know how this is gonna go. I've chosen burlesque red. It'll end up that kind of colour. Okay, I think we're fine.
Stinks.
What stinks?
The dye.
It's not even open.
Oh, I just smell a really weird smell.
I think it's you. We don't have any rubber gloves, do we?
No.
Okay, don't worry. It says I've got to wash them first. Maybe I should do that. Okay, it's on its first wash, and then I'll put the dye in. Okay, we're back. They're washed. Wearing rubber gloves. Don't have any. Whoops. Empty full contents of pack into drum, not the soap dispenser. Run a 40-degree cotton cycle. Okay. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, I hope I don't break the washing machine.
Hi, we're here at Bodyguard. Turns out we're not sat together because Adam's a lemon.
So we're at the Bodyguard. Care to tell them what happened when we came to collect our tickets?
I'm basically a moron. I stupidly booked tickets for the matinee, thinking it was for the evening performance. So we've turned up and they're like, we can't find your tickets.
They've been amazing though. They have been
amazing.
Because they swapped our tickets for 2 single tickets in the circle.
Yeah, so
we're still seeing the show.
There.
Yeah. We're only 2 rows back and like 2 seats apart, so we can see each other and it's totally fine.
I can't believe I did this.
A couple of my friends did turn up and they did the same thing, and they were like, your tickets were for yesterday, not tonight. And they just had to buy new tickets because it was totally full. So at least we haven't had to do that.
Yeah, no, they have been really, I can't believe that they actually sorted it. So I was like, oh my god.
They've been amazing.
We've just wasted so much money on tickets that we're not going to use. If I just checked the time, we would have come earlier.
We're going to see the show and
anyway,
it's going to be great, and I can't wait because I've never seen it. It's going to be amazing. And these are great seats. These are great seats.
Yes, they are.
These seats would have been the same price. They would have.
I'm sure.
I'm telling you they would have. So we currently have a show stop because there's been interruptions in the stalls.
Yes. Interruptions.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
When really, I don't know what's going on. People have been yelling. Are there police?
there was police downstairs, so people have been escorted out.
That we heard
There was a lot of yelling.
about.
Jinx, you owe me Coca-Cola.
Oh crap. What was it about, like?
Get your hands off me.
Yeah, someone yelling, get your hands off me, get your hands off me.
Singing every bleeping Whitney Houston song. I mean, granted,
There are a lot of
there's
people
a lot of
singing along.
sing-along Sues in here.
But yeah, something's going on.
Yeah.
It's in the stalls, so we can't
The team
see.
look
But
relieved now.
yeah, I think whoever's
Oh, we're starting.
Oh, we're going. So it is Sunday now, and yesterday is probably one of the most eventful evenings I've ever had. So as you know from earlier in the video, we turned up with matinee tickets for an evening performance. Rookie mistake. Then you've got the Beverly Knight singing the Whitney Houston songs incredibly on stage in the show, but she's very, very hard to hear when you've got Sing-Along Sue stood behind you who's singing along full volume and quite badly, word for word, to every single song in the show. And then 15 minutes before the show ended, the performance actually had to be stopped. The lights came on, the curtain came down, Act 2 has been interrupted because down below in the stalls there's a woman that we could hear yelling. I don't know what exactly was going on. After the performance, me and Adam went and asked one of the security guards what was going on, and it turned out there were just some people who had drunk too much and started yelling and singing and being very disrespectful and disruptive to the performance, so they just had to stop. And they had to stop because one of the final songs is "And I will always love you," and they sure as hell weren't gonna have someone yelling through that. So they had to be escorted out, and I just felt really sad. It's not okay to sing along, it's not a concert. People have paid lots of money, like £50 and up per ticket, to see Beverly Knight sing it. That's why Beverly Knight has been cast in the show. And the annoying thing is that shows like that, shows like The Bodyguard, Mamma Mia, We Will Rock You, they all have a point after the bows where they get the audience up on their feet and ask them. They actually ask and invite the audience to sing along because they know that these are pop songs that people know really well and want to sing along to. So they actually give you a point in the show where they're like, now you can sing along. But people choose to ignore that and think they have a right just to sing over the people who are actually paid to do it as their job, and it's just so disrespectful and so rude. Theatre etiquette rant over, but then the last thing that happened was Adam, poor Adam, missed his train home, which was fine because he came and stayed with us for the night, which was lovely. But eventful evening, my goodness. But I had a blast. I had such a good night. It was so much fun, and now it's a story. I get to tell this story to friends about when me and Adam went to the theatre and it all went horribly wrong. And thank you and congratulations to the cast of The Bodyguard. It was an amazing show. Some of the voices in that performance were just unbelievably incredible. I had such a good night, and well done for carrying on through such a disruptive audience, because I know how hard that can be and it sucks. But hopefully the more people who speak out and say that's not okay, the more people will listen and we'll have respectful audiences in the future. I am now going to Dance Le Noir for dinner in the dark with Pete, so I shall see you later. Bye! I spent the first half of the year working on and finishing off On the Other Side, and now I've spent the last half of the year working on my next book, so time for reading other people's books has been scarce.